Welcome back to another session of the way Edu Consult, and we've been discussing misunderstood or misconstrued or some fixed expressions, and we want to continue with that in this class. At the end of the class, be able to identify these words, discuss their appropriate usages, and give examples of their usages. Number 35 will be the first for this session. In case of, bearing, in spite of. In case of is used to describe what one should do in a particular situation. What you are supposed to do, you use in case of. Then in spite of means without being affected. In spite of something. Then it may also be used as despite, as in I was promoted in spite of the fact that I failed the examination. I was promoted in spite of the fact that I failed the examination. That is, I was not affected by the grade. Then barring is used to give a condition before something else could happen. Barring the prayer, he will never see again. If not for the prayer, he would not have seen the person again. So that is what it means. Uplifting, upliftment. There's nothing like upliftment. Please take note of that. Upliftment is also wrongly used, but we can have uplift as a verb and as a noun. As uplift, a noun, uplift, a verb. Then uplifting as an adjective. Uplifting, and then uplifted as an adjective too. Then they all mean happier and higher in one's pursuit. That is what they all mean. So, but avoid upliftment. That is the emphasis there. Then should, and then in case. Should, and then in case. Don't forget, we've been looking at words like this that appear as tautology. In case and should not be used together. It's either you use any of the two. So, in case he comes, tell him I have left. Are we together? Then, or you say, should he comes, tell him I have left. And the same vein, avoid the use of in case of incasity, or incasity. So please avoid that one. So in case, or should he, in case he comes, should he comes, tell him I have left. Choose any of the two to be used. We have 10 coats or 10 coats. It is called 10 coats, not 10 coats, and it means a traitor. So this actually nomenclature referring to a traitor or someone who turns against a previous allegiance. E.g., the man was openly castigated as a political 10 coats. 10 coats. It means the person is no more having allegiance to a particular party or to a particular person who probably helped the person to rise up politically. 39, turn up, turn out. Turn out as a noun is used as an outcome or expected result or attendance of crowd. Your expectation, there is something expected, maybe for people to attend a particular thing or for a particular result. Are we together? Or a particular positive consequence of something. I was disappointed by the turnout of the people at our son's wedding. I was disappointed by the turnout of the people at our son's wedding ceremony. That means many people did not show up. So turn out there will mean to show up in large number. So why turn up? When you hear turn up does not mean people coming out. That one means turn out. Are we following? Why turn up means to to cuff the tip of one's shirt or trouser. When you turn it up like this, you fold the part. Maybe the edges, you fold it up. That is to turn up. Are we together? So that is what we are saying there. Then offhand is the correct expression instead of off-head. When you describe something an individual does without planning or preparation, are we together, or without reading out from a manuscript or from a text, we say the person has read that thing offhand. Offhand. In other words, the book is off his hand. Are we together? So James delivered a speech offhand, not off-head. James' head is still there. Don't let James change it for you. I'll be angry at you. I use that slang. Number 41, header, holder, senior, junior. when you are describing someone as your brother or sister, when somebody is your sibling, are you taking note of that? You use elder. And when the person is your sibling and you are older than the person, you are going to say younger. Are we together? So don't say it's my senior brother. No, he is my elder brother. It means you are senior. You are siblings, and the person is older than you. So when you use older, it should be used with the noun with dan. Are we together? That's why I say if somebody is your elder brother, it means the person is older than you. Can you see the way we have used older? That is a comparative adjective there. Your brother is older than you. Also in respect to position. When you are referring to position, that is when you use senior and junior. This is our senior girl whom I spoke of. Now look at this one. We have accent, we have accent, we have accent. Now ASSENT, accent, it means an approval or agreement for someone in authority. When you have made a proposal or something is to be done, so that approval given by someone in position of authority is what is being referred to as assent. Please take note of that. ASSENT. He gave his assent. He assented to the bill. Then accent. Take note of the pronunciation accent, where you have ACCENT. It means your dialect or the part of a word that is pronounced louder and stronger. That is maybe the stressed pattern, and some use it as a form of pronunciation to refer to pronunciation of words. How do you pronounce certain words? So it is also called accent. Then accent, the one of ASCENT, means when you climb or you move upward. It became popular due to his accent to power. That is, ascent to power. That is, he was able to rise up to that level. I believe you are following me. And just like I said earlier, accent means also a way of pronouncing a particular word. Outset, onset, inset, offset. Let's look at those 4 words. Outset means from the beginning or inception of something, usually positive. So when that thing is usually positive or neutral, you use outset, from the outset of its progress. That is, at the beginning of its progress. While onset means beginning of something, usually negative or bad. So outset, onset, both mean beginning, but one is usually used for positive, which is outset, while onset maybe something bad. Then offset means when 2 things have an opposite effect, so that the situation remains the same. So you have an offset. 2 consequences, 2 opposite effects, but the situation still remains the same. Whether to the left or right, still the same thing. Then inset, when you have a small picture or map in the corner of a page, or larger picture or something fixed into the surface of something else. For instance, when some of you have pictures, you have some frames in your house where you have a big picture, and beside it you have a small one. And then maybe many politicians too, when they are publicizing, or maybe they are campaigning rather for a particular candidate, or maybe they are wishing somebody birthday, or maybe certain days or years in office, they would draw the person they are praising or they are popularizing or publicizing or campaigning for very big, and then you see them small, and that's a courtesy of. They now put small picture beside there. That is what we call an insert. Are we together? Number 44, note it is not grind or grinded pepper or grounded pepper, but ground pepper. That powder like pepper, right? As students that maybe you've been to some hostels where you cook yourself, or yeah, you understand what I'm saying. Or those of you who buy suya, right? They put ground pepper there. Number 45, seek, demand, request, advocate, solicit. The words I've just listed now must not be used with for these sections as we they are used. Rather, you use them without that for. We demanded the sum of 5,000 naira from him. He solicit aid from the governor, not a solicit for aid from the government, but rather without the for. Next class, we still look at sundry rules that still pertain to misunderstood expressions or misconstrued expression and some fixed expressions. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.